changed
Yeah.
a lot since we had to quarantine and stay home, you know, so it's a little bit different than it used to be.
Oh boy, I was booked on a 25 city tour this year to go all over the country, all over the world, South America and England and about, 15 different states. And unfortunately, right away I had to cancel everything.
Yes, I photograph a lot of events, and of course the events have been canceled. And I also photograph red carpet events, and it looks like it's going to be some time before we can go back to having movie premieres and all kinds of events like we did before.
It feels like there was a lot of confusion from the beginning, and people, they couldn't make their own decision because they just didn't know, you know. And then so many people got infected, and here it's 2 months later, everybody started wearing masks, so it's mandatory.
You know, and that's a good point. It really bothers me because I take mass transit every day. I took it until about a week ago. And I remember the same you talked about, it was almost an evolution of, you know, precautions to take. And I'm sitting on the train wondering, boy, they said, I don't have to wear a mask, and only people that are sick maybe, or asymptomatic, or thinking about it, or they... So I took the train with 1 million other people in LA County take mass transit every day. Now it's down to 300,000, 70% drop. But that wasn't fair to us because I'm sitting on a train with 800 people in that cab, and they're breathing out. I'm not sure if
And you're the only one who has masks.
And yeah, so
you don't even wear a mask for yourself. You're wearing it for everyone else around you. It's what you're doing as a community.
KN95.
That's different with.
This is the amazing mask that is being used in China. It's the same as N95 certified in the United States. They won't allow medical professional to use it in a hospital. Why? Because it doesn't say N95, even though that is the same, because it's not FDA approved.
Let's not get tied up in the minutia of a model number. Let's look at the specifications and say, do these two both filter out 95.4% of the particles? Great. Let's bring them in and distribute.
Unfortunately, our federal government, and I think everybody agree with me, was not prepared.
Yeah, the only critique that I have about Trump today would be the trade war. I don't believe that it's beneficial for China or the United States. I believe it's hurting both countries equally.
I would like to believe just in terms of not so much the ecosystem, but more importantly, humanity, in that we understand the importance of all sticking together, you know, coming together as one, as a people. A lot of times, you know, now, especially with politics in the United States, there's a lot of segregation, and they do it for the reasons that they think are good, but at the same time, I think that it divides us. You hear a lot about women and women's own identity, and you hear about cultural identity, but at the same time, for me, I just believe that if there's one thing that we can grab out of this, it's just all becoming one human race, you know, where there's no up and down and who's got it better than the other, this and that. We all struggle, we all fight together, and hopefully at the end of this, not only a better ecosystem, but more importantly, just a better look on humanity altogether, to where we can all come together as one and stop identifying each other in one way or another as far as with gender and culture, and just come together as one human race.